This guy is mad he only got tipped $5. So a video is blowing up right now of a DoorDash driver delivering a $20 pizza. Now the customer tips them $5, which is 25% of the bill, which is quite a lot actually. But because the house seems kind of big and the family seems kind of wealthy, he gets pretty mad. So this has started a whole debate on the internet about tipping in general.
Hi.
Hello.
Come here, Max. 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 Yep.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I just want to say it's a nice house for a $5 tip.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, so that little clip over there has basically triggered the entire internet. On one side, there's people super mad at this guy saying that he's entitled and he should be grateful for those $5. On the opposite end of the spectrum, there's people defending this guy saying that if you're rich, you should be tipping more and that he's rightfully upset. Okay, starting off, we got this person saying, is it mandatory to tip a delivery person? The delivery people don't really make much from doing the deliveries alone. They rely on decent tips to help them out more or less, so some people can be a bit bitter when their tips aren't adequate as they'd want. So that person got absolutely ratioed because it's a bit ridiculous to not be grateful of the $5 that somebody gave you from the kindness in their heart. It's kind of like getting mad at Mr. Beast for giving you $1,000 instead of $10,000. The whole point of a tip is that they didn't have to give you anything. It's supposed to be extra. Not to mention, it was a 25% tip. That is insanely expensive. You know what's not though? Raycons. Now I use Raycons to listen to Harvard lectures on astrophysics. Just kidding, I listen to Pokemon theme songs, okay? Is that a crime? Now Raycons are pretty cool. They start at half the price of other premium audio brands, so you know you don't have to assassinate your long-lost grandfather and steal their sunken treasure. They got 8 hours of playtime, seamless Bluetooth pairing, and they got a bunch of colors, so you know if you're feeling a little fruity, go ahead. They got these earbud tap functions which allow you to toggle between like noise isolation and other customizable sound profiles. Now personally, I'll be using my Raycons to go gym. I can't demonstrate without doxing myself, so I will be curling this Snorlax. And Snorlax is damn heavy. They don't really fall off either if you like shake them. So if you want to support the channel, click the link in the description or go to buyraycon.com/Pegasus for 15% off your order. Back to the video. I used to be a delivery driver on the side. The biggest houses were always the stingiest. They're actually called Thoughts of a Woman. Okay, you're not representing properly. How does this have 800 likes? Like $5 for a $20 order is not stingy. That is like a perfectly reasonable amount. Not to mention, you're the delivery guy, not the goddamn chef. If I order food and it's absolutely delicious, why the hell would I tip the delivery guy? I want to tip the chef. If I'm out in a restaurant and the food is amazing, I want to go up to the chef and thank them and tip them, not the goddamn waiter who walked like 20 steps. That's all you did. You walked, okay? You want an Olympic gold medal for that shit? Sit down, mother flipper. This is literally the result of our participation trophy generation. Oh, you came last? Oh, you're a worthless failure? Take this trophy. Here's $100 for you because you're so good at sucking ass. Wow, you're a professional failure. Isn't that special? Now, this person pointed out there is always looking for another job instead of insulting the customer. I'm sorry I'm not on the side of the dickhead delivery guy. Yes, this is a prickly topic and people get really mad about it because yes, people should be paid a living wage. Just not by my tips, okay? It should be by your goddamn employer. I ordered the food, dipshit. I didn't order your goddamn life problems on me, okay? Is that for dessert? You're just fucking stress and tears? Listen, I'm anticipating a bunch of people getting mad here because last time I made a video calling Gen Z lazy and entitled, I got a bunch of people mad because they're lazy and entitled. I will say it's true. Get another job and stop crying. Personally, I order a lot of stuff on a regular basis and all the people I deal with are polite, nice, and respectful. I make it a point to always tip extra if the person is being nice, sometimes more than the order itself, because I know it's a hard job. But you gotta understand that it's completely my choice, okay? Any day of the week, I can just choose to stop tipping. And the second you make it mandatory, that's when I don't want to tip a single cent. I respect people who are nice, not crybabies like this guy. Bro literally drove an already made pizza a couple miles and he's crying. You didn't make the sauce, you didn't make the bread, you didn't even put the thing together and you want a tip. Future Pegasus here. Here's another person who flips out when they didn't get a tip.
Can I have my food? Yeah, look at it. Mommy! She just found the food on the ground! Why? Because I didn't tip! Yes!
He needs to quit if he expects a $10 tip for a $20 pizza. True. We got this intellectual here saying the tip, in my humble opinion, should not be based on the cost of the pizza, but the time involved and the gas cost. If it is a long drive, maybe it should have been $20 or more. I can't imagine a time where $5 would cover it. Brother, if it's a long drive, I still paid extra for it. Like, the cost of the delivery, if I'm not mistaken, is based on the distance. Am I stupid, or is this guy just plain brain damaged? Like, you understand that if it's a long distance, I'm paying extra, right? You wanna screw that thing back on, buddy? Why do I gotta be your mommy, okay? Why do I have to give you an allowance? Go earn it yourself. People work all day for that in other countries. We truly take our jobs for granted. True. And the cost of living is the same in every country. I wish people understood economics. How much you want to bet this dumbass goose is from the US? Talking like you know shit about economics. Shut the f up. Yes, cost of livings are different in different countries, but that doesn't mean that people don't work all day to have a fraction of the lifestyle of a delivery driver in America. You know, these people are the type of rejects to like turn off the TV when the poor people come on. You know, you see some ad about poverty or like a charity or something, and you're just like, disgusting. I don't want to watch this. Like, you can't even look at it, you dipshit. 100% her name is Nancy, and she has a MacBook Pro and is complaining about this shit. Here we got another idiot. Rich people don't tip. They're always in defense mode with their money. It's not because they are not generous. They've been taken advantage of many times, and they think everyone wants a piece of their money. Mr. Beast would like a word with you. Just like all kinds of people, there's selfish rich people and there's generous rich people. Just like there's selfish poor people and generous poor people. Generalizing everybody based on their wealth is completely idiotic. And side note, one of the reasons people generalize people is because they just don't want to think, because using their brain actually takes effort, and they just don't want to do that, so they just start generalizing people. Now, apparently some Redditor is claiming to know this guy. I actually know this douchebag. He's in the National Guard, and I'm pretty sure he has a chart for brandishing a firearm. Glad to see he's still a worthless piece of shit, lol. Now we gotta talk about the tipping system, because this guy makes a good point. I never understood why the delivery apps ask if you want to leave a tip before it even arrives. Okay, I understand it makes it more appealing for a driver, but then you can get some knob goblin like this who's already got your money and an attitude about it. I never tip until I've got the order. If the driver's a PB, he's getting jack shit. Actually true, only tip after the order is received so that you can confirm the guy's not a dickhead. It's becoming a thing in restaurants also. Order at a counter and pay with tip before you got your drinks. That's ridiculous. It's even funnier and appalling when it's basically a self-service type of business. I've had a couple of cashiers seem offended that I didn't tip them when I literally did everything myself in the store aside from pushing the button with the picture label on it for the job. A job taking all of 5 seconds. Got a pizza online and didn't tip because I like to tip with cash. My son was outside waiting with the tip, and the pizza guy got out and told my son that it's rude not to tip and tried to lecture him. My kid was like, well, I had money to give you for the tip, but since you got out and complained, never mind. Goated kid right there. Now, should the guy get fired? I don't know, but he should definitely not be a dickhead. Actually, never mind. You can't insult customers. He got fired. Anyways, click this video or no more free videos. You have to pay $20 to watch because it's a tip.